Everything that glitters ain't gold.
Oh wait, ask your question.
So, shit. As women, do you believe that a woman only can raise a child? Like by herself?
No. Unfortunately, that's the majority of it. But no.
Oh.
I got a question too.
What is all that for?
What you mean?
I don't know.
So why does he say that? He grunting and everything.
Right.
Why you grunting?
I don't know.
Did you want to say something?
Nigga, Esther, how 2 weeks ago that we picked.
You want to say something?
Huh?
You want to say something?
Oh no, I was gonna ask like, do a lot? I ain't gonna say y'all, but I mean, do females like? Do they like get intimidated by dudes? Like, do they like when dudes is like, kind of like do they like broke dudes or like not like when they kind of like not popping?
Good question.
No, you know why?
Finish saying what you're saying.
No, I want to know that do they like broke dudes or dudes that's like not really together or kind of like
Or
dudes
like,
not,
do they
not
want to build a
popping?
nigga
Or something, because you know, let me tell you. Build a nigga.
Build a nigga.
Yeah, build a bed type shit.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe some younger women don't mind or something. I don't know. Or maybe
Alright.
women that don't really know what they want yet.
Women
Maybe.
never know what they want.
That's not true.
Here you go.
Got it.
Hold
Maybe
on.
they do, but
So
where I'm at right
You
now.
can't answer a question. You answer his question.
No. Okay. All right. What was the question? Build
Do
a
you want a broke
nigga.
dude?
Build a nigga.
No, he
or
said, do you want a broke dude? That's
build
what
a
he said.
nigga.
Yeah, you want somebody that you can control.
Let me give a scenario.
Speak.
Alright,
Sorry.
go. Now I'm making shit quick, but it's like this. We went to the park one time.
The park.
Let me talk to you, sir.
Talk.
Let's build.
Thank you.
Alright.
You know me and now? You OD right now. No, we went to the park, right? All of us. It's back in Brooklyn, right?
With the hoops and everything. Park.
Let's not play too much right now. I'm trying to talk to you right now. What the fuck is wrong with you, son? Nigga high on that glass dick, so you gotta relax, son. That's okay, it's okay. A coke or whatever it is. Stop. Let me just tell you what's going on.
Speak.
I ain't say no names, but let's just say Jay. I met through you, Jay. Then a friend D came around.
I know.
Right? So we came from the park, so we looking mad dirty and shit. Sweaty dirty. Right? So we chilling. They met the rest of us because I never met them yet. So they see us looking mad bummy and shit. So anyway, shorty mad, like she mad confident or whatever, like, yeah, I'm talking to him, this and that. I'm gonna show him what a real woman did. All this bullshit, right? So 2 weeks later, we went out and everything, talking about, cause me, I ain't saying
That's what's a Venus too.
No, but this is what I'm getting to. So it went to the point where she was pretty much talking down to, not down, but like talking like she was like above, like on some like level.
You?
Ew.
To you?
Yeah.
The whole group?
So and I'm sitting there like, yo, you don't even know who you talking to. I'm like, whatever. When she saw us, we just came from the park. So she was like, yo, we should do this, like trying to act like she's showing me something.
Alright.
So then, 3 weeks later, she came to our party, right? That's when she saw us in that form. She saw us in that God mode where everybody fuck with us and we just run shit. Ever since then, she was mad. She was intimidated by me, just straight scared of me. She felt stupid, I guess, because she was. If you heard shit she was saying to me, like, I'm gonna show you about this.
She said that?
Yo, she was talking like she gonna upgrade me, son.
Oh my god.
And I'm sitting there like,
You sound like a 10.
I'm like, you lucky I'm trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you good right now, but you lucky, you know? Yeah. So, but then when she saw us in the party, cause I was like, yo, so what's up, how you doing? She was like, I'm good, like, I can mad shy. But ever since then, like, me and her, we had stopped talking kind of like, we eventually stopped talking less and less because she got intimidated by me. She even told me that shit. Took my dick.
That's because she's fraud.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a fucking fraud. That's a fact.
She's like a $3 bill.
Crazy shit. Like, was straight trying to, like, be around me, everything, be up on me. But then as soon as she saw us, like, all of us in our party, like, when she came to Venus, it's like she was scared to death of me after that. And I wasn't even doing nothing, but she just saw us in our element. So she didn't see me that same like she saw me when we went to the park. We was a little dirty and shit. So she thought some dirty nigga or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it could. It can go either way. Like you can have a guy that's like he got money, he's established, but he's a dickhead.
Right.
Treats you like shit.
A woman like that.
I don't know what type of women y'all be around.
Well, no, all right. I'm generalizing. The majority of females like that.
I don't know what type of shit.
They like girls
You gotta have a lot of hate mail, bro. Relax.
I just like.
You gotta relax.
You got a lot of hate mail, bro.
So it can, like I said, he can have money, he can be this, he can be that, and he can be a dickhead. He can't. I mean, he won't. That whole, certain females, the emotional thing, whatever. Like I said, you can be a dickhead versus you got a guy who has potential, whatever, and I mean, he can treat you how you want.
Like, yo, what's
that? I'm saying like that, like
that?
not potential, like as far as like your whole relationship situation. I mean, as far as itself, because that's a question I wanted to ask before you asked your question. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness I remember it. Y'all, it's not a general question. You guys,
in general,
it's not a general question. It's y'all. Do you feel like you have to be established before you actually take someone serious?
No.
Because then this goes back to, do you want to build a nigga? So this goes back to that question.
So
build a nigga.
I
don't like to say. Let's stay away from the term nigga.
Okay, a builder man.
Thank you.
I be trying to say that.
Build the boy.
A builder boy.
I don't like saying that shit. I hate when
when
I see myself say that in the camera. I cringe when I say that shit in the camera. When I see it, I be like, fuck, I want to edit all this shit out.
You say nigga a lot.
Huh?
You say
I'm saying that a lot today?
Yes.
See, I got edit. It's bullshit. I didn't realize it.
just put like a one shot.
When I drink,
clean shit up real quick.
Yeah. When I literally say this shit, I don't even realize I'm saying it. She look at your refrigerator.
You asked the question.
Like just excuse me.
You just went all over.
This conversation, like I said, I'm not.
She don't deal with bum dirty boys. Okay.
When you met your husband, though.
Okay, let me just break this.
No, let her finish the question though.
No,
when I met my husband, was he established? Is that what you're going to ask?
No.
Yeah.
What were you going to ask?
I was going to ask you, when you met your husband, that wasn't your concern at the time.
No, that's not true. That's a fact.
Okay.
But there are certain things that I did look for, and we were, and you could actually, she's been my friend about that same amount of time, and she could probably tell you this from the gate.
Okay.
There are certain traits that you have to have at that, when we were that age, that if you didn't have, I wasn't fucking with you. And
damn, son.
when I met my husband, he wasn't. Oh, I hope he don't. Move the camera. Because I'm not going to.
Your voice is the same. Why would I say it?
And I don't want him to. If he ever, I don't want him. Move the camera. But like, short story. When I first met my husband, he was not the end guy at all. He was not fly. He was not any of those. He had none of those traits. But what I did like about my husband was that he always had money in his pocket. He used to go to the flea market and work every day. He's had the same phone number for forever. Those were the traits that I was looking at from gate. So maybe the next bitch wasn't looking at that, but I was like, damn, he doing his thing for no reason. He didn't have to do that. His family was giving him everything, but he was still out there hustling. That same mentality has went with him the whole time we've been together. Right. So now that I'm older and people be like, well, damn, you guys are pretty young, you're pretty established, you're doing whatever you need to do. Those were traits that I was looking at from the gate. So from the gate, I was like, no, you have to bring something to the table. I'm not saying that you gotta be rich, but if you can't bring anything to the table, especially right now.
At 15 years old.
Shanice, am I lying? She's been my friend about the same time. Kim, am I lying?
You can't judge a kid for being like a young.
Kim, am I lying? I'm not judging him. I'm just saying for me, that's just what I saw, and that's what I liked from that age.
Yeah, she had
and that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, who he is now is not who he was when we first. Not me either.
He is the same.
No, he is. That's what I mean. But you know what I mean.
Y'all still strong. Y'all good money.
We married. We got 2 kids. Of course, we have our problems.
Everybody does.
But I'm saying that's a fact. But what I'm saying is who he was. I was able to see past what people normally my age was able to see past at a very young age. It was never the superficial. It was the hustle. It was the grind. It was all of that. And we wasn't on no up and down, off and on type shit. We thugged that shit out the whole way. When he went away to school, we thugged that shit out. When my parents left, I moved in with him. We thugged that shit out the whole way because it was that I looked at from the gate. Now that I'm 30, and even if me and him not together, I'm not fucking with no nigga that you can't bring to the table. You can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of me. That's a fucking fact. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be rich. I'm 30. I just turned 30 January 10th.
How old are you?
But if you can't bring that to the table,
that's wild shit. I'm sorry.
if you can't bring that to the table, then first of all, you shouldn't even be talking in the relationship like that. We trying to build, we can't build, and you still trying to catch up. The fuck out of here! I'm not here to do all of that shit. You gotta have that shit established to make sure that we there, and age does play a part in that. If you're still young and you living with your mother, that's fine. But I gotta see you out there hustling, going to school, doing something. Now you cannot be living with your mother, working at the supermarket and not doing nothing. I can't fuck with you.
15.
No, she's a
I'm talking about now. Age, of course, age is gonna play a part in it. Of course, age is gonna play a part in it. But okay, for instance, like with my husband, when my parents left to go down south, I was like 19, right out of high school. He could have easily been like, all right, you could go, I could go my way. He came to my parents and came to his mother and said, even though I'm going away to PA, let her stay there. And he took care of me. That's a fact. So that drive had to be there from the gate. If it wasn't there, I couldn't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, none of that shit. I don't care about any of that. I'm from the gate. I'm thinking, okay, how can I build with you? And how can you build yourself? I didn't bring that to him. He had that shit already. Whether I leave right now, he's still gonna be that nigga. Because that's who he was from the gate. I respect that. All that other shit is bullshit.
Talk that shit,
So no, I'm not fucking with no nigga that don't have shit.
That's what I'm talking about. She from Brooklyn, son. Talk that shit.
You from Brooklyn?
He legit.
You from Brooklyn?
No, we just took it this
Oh, we stole her? Oh, you are from Brooklyn?
Oh, see? Cody baby.
Kodiana, my niece played for
Codiana.
Kodiana?
We already told y'all that.
You ain't from shit.
Nah, I know.
Queens.
But again, that goes back.
She won't spit out. Yo.
But then that goes back to the question: do you feel like you should date?
Right. So what I was
Don't call me that.
I'm sorry.
What I was gonna
I'm
say
sorry,
was-
you're talking that shit.
So
I don't want to spit on
I have a
his
friend of
floor.
mine that refused to get into a relationship
said what's
until
I ain't even enough. That's what I said.
I have a friend of mine who refused to get into a relationship with anybody until he got his shit together. Right? So he had finished school, but he was like, I'm gonna go back and get my master's. I have a bullshit job right now, so I wanna get a professional job. Like I wanna figure out where I'm gonna live. I wanna do all these things first, then I'll look for a girlfriend. His life didn't work out that way. But that was his plan. So when he met his wife, who's his wife now, he told her he would not date her because of these things. And she was like, I hear you. I respect that.
He's honest.
You're gonna do everything you said you're gonna do, but we're gonna be together in the process.
That's fine.
So then
Because the ground was already there.
He didn't.
Wait, you said she
he
said
didn't
that?
end up
She
waiting.
said that to him.
He didn't wait.
The ground was
No,
already
he's
there.
still waiting.
He was already in school.
Oh,
They
he's
were
still
dating.
waiting
They were dating because he got his master's degree. He got the job he
it.
wanted.
The grind was
he did
already
all the things he said he was gonna do. He did them.
But the ground was already
But
there.
she knew going in. He's like, yo, we're not gonna be in a relationship until I get to where I think I'm right.
And she rolled it up.
That makes sense because the ground was already
at
there.
least he was being
The
honest.
grind was already there.
I think that's a
But
y'all, being y'all. honest with somebody.
Would you
get in a
I
relationship
respect that.
with your shit not together? Would you get in a relationship with your shit not together? Would you get in a relationship with your shit not together? Well, not even necessarily not
could.
together, but not where you want to be.
Well, honestly, I can't be in a relationship with my shit together. Because what am I doing?
Right, so you can't do that.
Okay, he was already doing whatever he was supposed
No,
to
he
do.
wasn't doing that shit.
He wasn't in
He
school.
wasn't. No.
He didn't graduate.
Well, no, he graduated
What was he
his bachelor's.
Oh, okay.
But
He
he-
was doing something.
No.
He wasn't
He
where
wasn't
to
in grad
be.
school. He didn't apply to grad school. He knew what his plan was. He did none of the things.
He had to have been executing something
You know,
for her
listen
to
to me.
believe.
I know this man. This thing ain't do shit. He was in like an in-between phase of like, oh, I gotta figure this shit out.
Oh.
But until I figure it out, I'm not doing nothing with nobody. And he just so happened to meet his wife in that in-between phase. So he's like, yo,
It worked.
I live at home. Like,
Maybe she
with
pushed
my mom,
him.
so I ain't doing shit with you.
Maybe she pushed him to that, helped him push him to that greatness.
he didn't. He was gonna do it anyway.
I couldn't
but that's what I mean,
put
the problem
like my
is.
shit wasn't together because at the same time my problems is gonna become more problems. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be like we gonna be getting stupid arguments because of my own bullshit that ain't even together. You know what I'm saying? So I would just need to have my shit the right way so I don't have to like you know what I'm saying? Everything could be more could go in the right direction the right way without all these unnecessary fucking problems and shit.
You gotta
Because-
have some.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I've seen situations where situation wasn't right and people wasn't where they needed to be, and it just caused more problems. It just caused a bigger catastrophe. So for me, I just need to be where I need to be, and then I would be able to offer what I need to offer to make shit the right way. Otherwise, shit'll fuck up because of me, honestly. My shit ain't right. So this is what I do. That's how I do.
You want to say birds of a feather flock together? Y'all look.
Build together.
Y'all
Build
look.
together.
I don't this guy. I don't know where I get him from. But he's
Nah,
not
he
too
be
right.
on shit. He on
I'm gonna
shit.
say he's sound.
Nah, he
He
focused.
playing around.
He playing around, but he.
He's just mean as shit.
He's a fucking Curry dickhead. That's
Curry. You call him Curry?
He worse than you. Right, exactly.
That's just so mean.
He's hella. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's hella
You
mean.
know what? Sound like a good. Do you want to go?
I didn't say one. Wait, what?
He said it sounds good.
That's not what I
I'm
said.
talking about. I'm stuck on you calling him a fucking Curry dickhead.
Fuck it. I said it.
I cry like 2 kids in a bucket. Fuck it. Just take it to the stage.
Shut up.
Why you talking to me like this? I didn't even do nothing.
Close it out. Close it out. My
You
kids.
fucking bitch.
Close it
Episode
out.
19 is a fucking rap. Put this fuck camera on.
He said what?
Done. Shut up.
I love that.
What?
I don't think y'all for coming through. Do it. Talk to that shit. I'm gonna edit this shit. That ain't playing too much, son. Just fucking close it out, you punk bitch.
Say what you gotta say.
How to get extra on your ass, son? What is changed?
I'm not trying to shit out. That's gonna do it.
Alright, man, I got time for this bullshit.
It's a wrap.
I want to thank all y'all for coming out tonight.
Thanks for coming.
All my family, yeah, y'all held it down for strong conversation. You know we got it in. You know what I'm saying? How we do? Catch this for episode 20.
It was 19.
This is 19 right here, son.
Just want to say that gets me mad.
Nah, you fucked up. Admit it, you fucked up. It's okay to fuck up. You thought it was episode 24. This is episode 19 right here. This episode 20 coming up. We're gonna go off. So yeah, catch us on the rebound. Drain shit.
Living my best life.
See why? You see what I mean? It's bullshit. Shout out to my nigga S, Cameraman, my ladies, the angels. They came through, held it down with the wild combo. My homies came out the bathroom, took a mean shit. So, Hoshi wiped thoroughly.
Out here
So,
lying and shit.
Took a mean shit in 45 seconds. Hoshi wiped thoroughly. She wiped, she's blessed. So, catch us for episode 20. We out here.